Nice to see you. I'm going to ask that everyone go ahead and mute themselves because I'd love to see you singing along, but unfortunately it will disrupt our Zoom. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Raymond Zachary. I have the honor of serving as the Shaliach Tzibur at Congregation B'nai Tzedek, and I get to take us through this evening's service. And so we will begin. As I pause for some technical difficulties. There we go. There we go. With our Shabbat service. Pleasant it is when we all come together, even from the comfort of our own homes. We continue now with the lighting of our Shabbat candles. I will invite anyone who has candles with them to go ahead and light them now as we bring in the light of Shabbat together. Baruch atah Adonai. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with your mitzvot and commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Wait, where'd it go? Here we go. We continue as we welcome the Shabbat bride with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi. Blank. Oh, why did it not work? There we go. Lecha Shabbos, as we have welcomed Shabbat, we welcome each other with our call to prayer, the Baruch Hu. I'll invite you to please rise in body, mind, or spirit as you're able. As we join together, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechochma potech she'arim, uvitmuna meshane itim, umachalif et ha'azmanim, umesader et ha'kochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono. Bore yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, Umavir yom uvin laila, umevin yom umevin laila, Adonai tzivaot shemo. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv, aravim. We continue now with the watchword of our faith. Shema Yisrael. We join together. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom halevavecha Veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, beshivtecha bevetecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochbecha uvekumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot bein einecha, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. We continue with the song sung on Freedom's Sea, Mi Chamocha.
Say
Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us and guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Many of us had the opportunity to experience this Sukkot Shlomecha of Hashkivenu, this shelter of peace, this week at our Thanksgiving tables. And I'd love to take just a moment now to thank everyone. I know many of you are here online and many of you are watching from home, who opened up your doors to those who did not have a Sukkot Shlomecha, who did not have a place to go. One of the greatest mitzvahs that we can perform is welcoming the stranger. And there's no holier time to do that than when someone is in need. And whilst people may be in need physically every day, come the holiday season, people's emotional needs come into play even more. And so we all say thank you to everyone who created a Sukkot Shlomecha where there may not have been one before. We turn now to our Amidah, our central prayer, a series of asking, praising, and thanking God. And I'll invite you to stand or rise in body, in mind, or in spirit. Adonai, sefatai tiftach, u'hufia ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sahara, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Elohei Bilcha, Elohei Zilpa, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol atah, Rav le'Hoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, mechalkel chaim b'chesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, tomech noflim verofeh cholim, umatir asurim, umechayim emunato lishenei hafar, michamocha ba'al givurot, umidom elach, melech b'mihid umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol. Baruch, oops, I'm gonna slide off. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. We take a few moments now for our own silent meditation as we take a moment to connect with the divine. Friends, in this elevated moment of prayer, we take a moment to think of those in need of a sukat shlomecha, an extended shelter of peace, and a place to heal, whether that be healing of mind, of body, or of spirit. This week, we're especially thinking of Mira Adler, Susan Artman, Earl Benton, Eileen Bierman, James Joseph Cabritri, Harriet Dolgan, Christine Garsek, Sheila Gershwin, Joel Goldberg, Barbara Heimoff, Michelle Kaufman, Susan Kibble, Cindy Colson, Steve Lesser, Isabella Lotz, Jacoby Lusting, Anne Mine, Teresa Makos, Gary Miller, Paula Miller, Joan Nadith, Terry O'Brien, Marjorie Osborne, Ron Osborne, Avi Perry, Karen S. Robert, Louis Rodriguez, Roland Ross, Ginger Schulman, Dean Stapleton, Christine Wofford, David Zutz, Bonaliba Batrut, Binyamin Ze'ev ben Rachel Rivasima, Esther Malka Chana bat Batya Rut, Mordechai ben Hinda, Sarah bat Elisheva, Shoshana Miriam bat Menachem Yoshua. I'll invite anyone now to submit names into our chat as we join together in this prayer for healing. Receive a refuah shlema, a healing of completion and wholeness. As together we say, Amen. Friends, at this moment, we find ourselves on what I refer to as the holiest day of the year, Black Friday. A day where many of us, although I feel like I may be the only one on this particular Zoom, gets up in the wee hours, the single digits of the morning, and rush to the mall to start the holiday shopping. Many have complained that in years past, Black Friday has overshadowed the actual holiday in which we are meant to be celebrating, Thanksgiving. Crowds of people line up around the Macy's building on Thanksgiving night, as opposed to Black Friday morning, as the holiday of Black Friday was intended. But what are we actually thinking about here? Are we all so excited to get our holiday shopping done so we can give to others? Or are we self-indulging? Are we shopping for ourselves, or are we excited about the aspect and perspective giving that can make someone else happy? But just a few hours before, we were sitting around our tables with our families, no matter what they look like, no matter how we've built them. But we were hopefully surrounded by those we love. And in an interesting conversation that I had this week, we call it Thanksgiving, and we normally go around the table saying what we're grateful for. But gratitude is an intention. Appreciation is an action. And we all know that our actions speak louder than words. And so I found it interesting this year as I sat around my Thanksgiving table, and everyone went around, as they have since the year one, saying what they're thankful for this year. And I couldn't help but think, you're grateful for your health, and that's wonderful, but what are you going to do to appreciate it? You're thankful to be here with your family, so what action are you going to do to appreciate them and secure that as a future, to make sure we can do this again? And more importantly, we're grateful for the
Alert
things
from
that we
updates available.
We are grateful for the things that we have, but what actions can we take to show our appreciation and share it with those who don't? How can we create a Sukkot Shlomecha, a shelter of peace for those who need to heal, for those who may not have? How can we welcome the stranger into our tent just as Abraham did more than a millennia ago? How can we turn our gratitude into actions of appreciation? It says here in my notes I should plug donations to the music fund, but I'm not going to do that unless you feel so inclined. But I invite you now to take a moment, not to put it in the chat for public display, but to simply write it in the notepads of your heart. What is something you can do this week to turn your thoughts of gratitude into actions of appreciation? We take a moment now together to be grateful and to anticipate our appreciative action. I, for one, intend on speaking as my action. I'm grateful for something, you're going to hear about it, and I'm grateful certainly for each of you tonight and for the community that we have at CBT and the constant little things that pop up. When Sarah brings baked goods into the office, I give her crap about it because it's just going to make my belt fit tighter. But it's a sign of love. And when Jenna comes as my friend Jenna, not as Cantor Sagan, and offers me a way to learn and a way to grow, I'm grateful for that too. And so, friends, as we turn to possibly one of the greatest prayers of gratitude, we go into this prayer, Aleinu L'Shabeach, with those intentions in our heart. As we approach the conclusion of our service, I'll invite you to rise as you're able. Whoops. Go back. There we go. One more. There we go. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו We turn now to those whom death has recently taken from us. This week in our community, we're observing Shloshim and the yahrzeits of Avraham Asa, Natalie Burns, Arnold Baskenbaum, Samuel de Raphael, Diane Fenning. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. I'm trying to read them from my computer. Jeffrey Feinberg, Hannah Kogman, Leonard Laubman, Bob Marans, Margarita Perez, and Ethel Steiner. Are there any other names to add to our list of remembrance this evening? I'll invite you to unmute yourselves and say them out loud. At this time, I'll ask that all of us rise as we're able to support our mourning friends and to say Kaddish for those who don't. We often say, please rise to say Kaddish for someone who doesn't have it, but I'll ask you to put that person in your head. Picture a shopkeeper in ancient Rome hiding his Judaism, or someone being persecuted by the Inquisition or the pogroms at the turn of the century, or some Jew hiding under the floorboards during the Holocaust. Some stories that have been lost to us, but still deserve to be remembered. Tonight we remember them, as together we join in the words of Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high rain down on us and of all people who inhabit this earth, as together we say, Amen. It's my honor now to invite the Almighty to unmute himself and share with us some announcements. Al, are you there? If Al is not there, is Simon or Theodore there? Oh, did he just log off? Did Al just log off to get out of giving announcements? Oh, Al just logged off. Okay, well, in that case, it's on me. And there are several announcements that have all been sent out in the weekly email. Please take a look at the weekly videos that come out. But most importantly, we have Cantor Sagan's investiture concert. It's all you're going to hear about until it happens. So please buy tickets. They are on sale now. Individual tickets are on sale, as well as sponsorship opportunities are available. We have 15 cantors, rabbis, Jewish musicians flying in from all around the country for a fabulous concert. We have a pre-concert donor reception available for people who donate at certain tiers. There's swag available. It's going to be a phenomenal evening. I've bought a new outfit. And it's really a wonderful opportunity to celebrate Cantor Sagan and her accomplishments and all she's done for CBT. So I hope you'll join us for that. For all of the other information, please refer to the Temple website and to your weekly bulletins. And so, friends, we will all close together. I don't want to close with Osei Shalom. That's not what I put in the slideshow because that's a different one. We're going to close. Can you see me? There we go. With the words of Olam Chesed Yibaneh. Together with our actions of appreciation, we can build a better world. Shabbat shalom. Shalom, shalom, l'rachok v'lakavod. Peace, peace to those near and far. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Go